So I like the Game Boy line of consoles quite a lot. I think they're pretty fucking neat. And because of that, I end up seeing a lot of posts about them on social media. Usually it's something like, I was going through my old stuff and found this Game Boy Advance. And you know, it's cool to see and everything, and then I see the image and oh, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. This is not okay. This is not fine. This is not acceptable. The Game Boy has a resolution of 160 by 144, meaning an aspect ratio of 10 by 9. The Game Boy Advance, on the other hand, has a resolution of 240 by 160, so an aspect ratio of 3 by 2. That means that when you're playing Game Boy games on a Game Boy Advance, you will get this nice little black border around the game. Now, there was this sick individual, this completely fucked up person at Nintendo who was clearly trying to destroy the company from within, who decided to include this feature, where by pressing the shoulder button, you can stretch the game to fill the screen. This is one of the worst things I've ever seen. Now, I already hear some people saying, oh, it's subjective, it's just their opinion, it's just how they like to play the game. This right here is a wood chipper. Did you know that it's entirely possible to insert your entire arm into one of these? Yeah, you can just put it all in there. Does that mean that we should be celebrating that as an option, as a way of using the machine? I hate it here. What I'm saying is sometimes we need to protect people from themselves. If you've been on this channel for long enough, you've probably realized that I generally prefer playing things on original hardware, except for like the GBA IPS screen, but whatever. But even then, I don't have anything against emulators. They're pretty useful, they're pretty convenient, I've definitely used them for videos in the past, and they have a lot of customizability. I think you see where I'm going with this. 16 by 9 Game Boy games. This is not one of those things where you happen to see someone on the side of the road smoking crack and playing Game Boy games in 16 by 9. No, this is a common occurrence. People are willingly doing this. They're not held at gunpoint. No, they're making a choice. A very wrong choice. But would you believe me that it somehow gets worse? Smoothing filters. English is my second language, so I'm afraid I am running out of vocabulary to describe how repulsive this is. I fully believe that if there is a hell, this is it. Forced to play Game Boy games in 16 by 9 with the smoothing filter for the rest of eternity. The one bit of good news is that whoever was behind the feature in the GBA back in the early 2000s was clearly fired by Nintendo, or executed, likely, probably, because following this, the DS and 3DS didn't have any kind of fuckery like this with their backwards compatibility. But yeah, point of this video, don't fucking do this. Also follow me on Twitch, I stream there sometimes. Bye!